Well, thanks. How are you?
Good to see you guys. You ready for a bright spot?
Always.
Yeah.
We need a little bit
in.
of brightness on this cold one.
Don't we, Frankie? This one's courtesy of 5-year-old who became an author after the pandemic shuts down the library. How, you ask? Well, this young one's name is Egypt Bush. He made weekly trips to the Cambria Heights branch of the Queen's Public Library. And she would pick up 10 to 14 books at a time, by the way, for bedtime stories for her and her brother. Well, in March, she couldn't do it anymore. So when the library closed, she had 12 books that she would keep reading over and over with her dad. She got bored and he said, why not come up with a story of your own? That night, she told him a story from her imagination. He started to write it down. And her dad, Shaleem, who is in the communications field, worked with a graphic designer to then bring the books to life. Since then, Egypt, who's now a prolific author, friends, has published many books, including Superhero Town, Superhero Family, Superhero School, and Egypt's Everyday Superheroes Coloring and Activity Books.
Wow.
How amazing. Follow Egypt on Instagram at BeingEgypt. Isn't that inspiring for a million reasons?
Yeah.
You know, and inspiring other kids to read and use their creative minds.
It's also taking a situation and turning it to make it better, right? So
Yeah.
she was bored overall and then said, hey, what can we do to make this better? Well, let's do your own.
Yeah.
You have the ability to do that, and everybody can do anything they want to do if they actually have that opportunity put in front of them. And you can see that one book became 2, became 3, became 4.
Yeah,
Isn't that cool?
It's great. I would think, I'm not a parent, but I would think what her dad did in that aspect as well should be inspiring to other parents.
Yeah.
You know, really getting involved in your kids' interests and helping them be creative and pushing them to be, you know, or to do what they want and what they like, you know, which was, I thought was great. Like the fact that he took that interest and was like, hey, you know what, you're going to have your own book. Like, you're good. You're going to write this. And I think that part of it is amazing, too.
To encourage them, to support the dream and help make it become a reality.
And he knows that she loves going to the library, like that. Those are her interests. So why not expand on that and turn into something that you love? And right there, she didn't know that she could make her own book. And how excited, like, look how excited she is to have all of that in front of her.
And I love the superpower theme too, right? Because don't we always look to superheroes? And this young one is a superhero to all of us. Again, at BeingEgypt on Instagram to like, follow, and support this little one. And what's going to be an incredible career no matter what she chooses as an adult,
It's
right?
going to be great to see where this all ends up.
Definitely.
Yeah, where this takes her on, what path it does.